Dance Theater of Harlem in South Africa. Today on Eyewitness News at 5.
Dear Leanne, I'm looking at 2 baskets sitting side by side. One for you and one for Jason. And I'm thinking about the time when you 2 will be side by side again. I know the future must seem awfully bleak right about now, but you can't give up hope. I can see the future, Leanne, like it was written across the sky in stars. And time's coming when you and Jason will be back together again. I can feel it as sure as I can feel the first kiss of autumn on a summer's morning. Warm love now and forever. Luna.
You're the poet, Luna Moody.
Swain, when you gonna quit sneaking up on me?
Last time, I promise. What you got here?
Those are 2 care packages. Wish I could put luck in them as easy as I could put these apples, 'cause that's what they really need.
Well, it's just like Luna Moody, isn't it? I swear, people that are in trouble, I think they just send out some signal that only you can pick up. Because no matter where you are or what you're doing, you stop and you zero in and you help out.
Go on.
You sure helped me when I came to town. I'm gonna miss it.
Miss it? Are you going someplace?
Yeah. I'm leaving Landview.
When?
Catching a late bus out tonight.
Mean I gotta say goodbye?
Say goodbye. And make it a good one, honey. Because it's going to have to last you the rest of your life.
Please, please.
Thank you, thank you. Now, don't you worry, honey. Don't you worry, little guy. We're going to teach him manners and everything he needs to know. Not your name, of course.
Whoa, whoa. I'm sorry. Only one visitor at a time.
You and your trashy schemes that come apart quicker than that cardboard suitcase you came into town with. Okay, honey, take your last look at your son. Because even if you get out of jail, which I hope never happens, I'm gonna make damn sure your visitation rights to Duke will be rescinded forever. Guard. Renee, she's all yours.
Yes, how could you be so cruel?
Really? How cruel is that little slut in there to poor Kevin?
Here's his rattle. Here's his exhausted father, but where's Duke?
He's out.
Oh, business meeting?
My grandfather took him for a walk so I could get some sleep. But I can't seem to be getting any.
I can go. I can take a hint.
I'm sorry, okay? It's just that I was up all night with Duke.
So you said. Maybe he just misses his mother.
Listen, I did not wear a groove in that carpet all night with Duke screaming his head off to hear you say maybe he misses his mother. I'm his father, okay? He's my son, too.
Yeah, so you've said about 1,000 times to everyone since he's been born. I mean, talk about someone screaming his head off.
We do this a lot, don't we?
Yeah, too much. Look, I'm not saying that you should give Duke up. But I'd be lying if I said I don't keep thinking about Leanne.
Meaning what?
Meaning she's in jail. And her bail hearing is in 24 hours. I mean, Kevin, you do want what's best for your son, right?
What do you think?
I think if Leanne goes to prison, Duke will be denied a whole half of his life. His mother. Come on, it's up to you. But you've only got a day to decide. Now, you can nail Leanne to the wall, or you can get my dad to drop the charges. Now, which is it going to be?
So you actually made a deal in Paris?
Oh, not just a deal, Blair. The deal of the century.
Don't you believe me, Blair, or is it you just don't want to?
Is that some of the paperwork?
Oui, madame. This is a report of the great victory. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them until Asa gets back. By the way, where is Asa? Putting back my name on the Buchanan Enterprises stationery?
I don't think so.
Well, that was our deal, and I brought back a contract for your jewelry company, and Asa would take me back as his key man.
You know, I cannot wait to see Asa's face when he realizes you passed his little test.
Mm-hmm. Neither can I. Kane, why don't you wait in Asa's study till he gets back?
Study? Why?
Oh, just to reacquaint yourself with the seat of power, since you're going to be so close to it again. Well, go on. I can entertain Tina.
Ladies?
There. All right. Kane has come strutting home with his deal. Now give me back my birth control pills.
You know, Blair, I think the kind of pill that you need is a tranquilizer. Relax. As soon as Asa gets Keen that job, I'll let you have these. You know, Blair, how hard you've been trying not to get pregnant. Don't worry. Asa will never know.
I forgot my papers. And, what is it Asa will never know?
That's it? You just gonna disappear on me in a puff of bus smoke?
No. There's one more thing I gotta do. I keep a lot of things hid from you, but this is one thing. I wasn't gonna do that.
Wade, why'd you lie to me about taking this? If you wanted it, I would have given it to you. Oh, I get it. You thought I'd be mad at you. Is that right, Swade? Well, you got yourself all worked up for nothing, because the truth is, nothing belongs to us on this planet. Everything we just borrow while we're here, and the goddess, she loaned this to me, so why wouldn't I loan it to you?
I never met anybody like you. Everything about you goes together. Your voice and what you say, your face and how you act. There's no mask to fool people like most people. I swear, sometimes I think I'm just dreaming you up, that you're not real at all.
Oh, I'm real, Swade. I got the bumps and the bruises to prove it.
That's because you fell for the wrong guy.
You whoa just a second here now. If you're gonna start in on Max, this conversation is over.
I'm sorry. I don't want to leave this town arguing with the only friend I got.
Why did you come here, Swade? What were you after? And what's after you? Because you're not leaving Landview, you're running from it. And what are you trying to put behind you? Come on, tell me, Swade. I want to help.
Why can't you just forgive Leanne?
Because I'm not ready to forgive Leanne, okay?
And I hope you never do, Kevin. Honey, where do you get off working both sides of the fence?
What do you mean?
Well, you're telling Kevin here to let Leanne off the hook when you're working for his lawyer.
Yeah, so?
So you take Kevin's money, you take his side.
I am on his side.
Grandpa, if it wasn't for Rachel, I wouldn't have tracked down Leanne or found Duke. Where's the little terror anyway?
Oh, Joey's playing with him. Real proud of this boy, Rachel, and his son. Here's a little something for little Buchanan.
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, wow. Duke is gonna love this. I bet you had fun with him today.
Yep. Gave him his first lesson, how life works, really works. And before I'm done, I'm going to teach a little tadpole everything I know, like I taught you. You could use some shut-eye, partner. You don't look so hot. Rachel,
So your grandfather taught you everything he knows.
What are you saying? Look, Asa didn't make me get Leanne arrested, if that's what you're saying.
Well, he seems awfully involved with the outcome of this case.
Well, maybe that's because he cares, okay? This is my fight, all right? I'm the one that's calling the shots. Look, if you don't like where the shots are landing, I'm sorry. I'm not just gonna stroll into your father's office and have him pull the plug on this case, okay? Leanne stole my son, Rachel. Why should I forgive her? Why shouldn't she go to prison?
Kevin is not going to send you to prison.
He isn't.
It's almost as if Asa has twisted Kevin into some grotesque copy of himself. It's terrifying. I mean, I knew that Asa had vengeful streaks, but he's changed. He's gotten worse since I left him.
Maybe it's because you left, Renee.
I was able to keep a check on him, but I lost that war. However, I may be able to neutralize some of the poison that he is putting into Kevin, and I may be able to help you.
What about Jason? Renee, who's gonna help Jason? Everybody keeps worrying about me. I don't care where I am.
Look, I am going to talk to John Russell. And if he doesn't feel this case is right for him, I'm sure that he'll recommend a lawyer who is. I am not going to stand by and let Asa just run you down. Or Jason.
Could I ask you something? I had given Kevin a list with all kinds of stuff that Duke needs, you know, but there was a lot of stuff, so I forgot some things like, well, like what to do if he starts crying, you know, and he won't stop.
Darling, that might come in real handy.
Well, if you could just tell Kevin, if he sticks the tip of his little pinky in Duke's mouth, and he'll start sucking on it and it'll calm him down right away. And, oh yeah, be sure that he wraps Duke up really tight, you know, because his arms start flying around sometimes, and he might scratch his nose.
We wouldn't want that to happen. Is there anything else I can do?
Yeah. Well, it's something I can't ask Kevin, so I'm gonna ask you, okay? Asa just said to me that he is gonna do everything in his power to make sure that Duke does not remember my name. Renee, it would kill me to think that my baby hated me or didn't even know who I was. So when the time comes, could you just tell him that I love him? Or how I could have if things had been different, okay?
So I drag Luna down to this far-off corner of Serenity Springs, and there under the trees is my gift to her. Cherried out 1965 blue Mustang convertible. Luna's eyes are bigger than the hubcaps because, believe it or not, she has been dreaming of owning this set of wheels since she was 16.
No.
Yes, I'm talking kismet, I'm talking magic, I'm talking it's witchcraft. It's two psyches in sync. It is, you know,
feel vibes start going,
Okay.
and before you know it, the lips are touching, and we feel the rumbling, but you know what? It's not the earth. No, it's the Mustang rolling right smack into a tree. I'm telling you, it is a sign. It is a sign from heaven. Moon and I have something special that should not be messed with it, and that special thing is friendship. Anything else is doomed to fail.
Oh, speaking of doomed to failure.
Hey, Rhodey. Club soda. Straight up. Make it a double.
Ooh, hey, babe, take a walk on the wild side.
What are you doing here all alone?
Waiting for you, obviously.
Smart man. Can definitely hold your interest. You were asking about that suede guy the other day, right?
Unfortunately, yes, I was. What about him?
I'll never tell. Unless, somebody makes me feel like it.
Had to pay and pay.
This custody stuff gives me heebie-jeebies. I don't know, such big hassles over such little guys.
Yeah, well, this place has just been full of hassles lately, hasn't it?
And you're not exactly calming things down, are you? Having Billy move in?
Yeah, right, that.
Right, that. Your dad told you to have nothing to do with Billy, let alone let him move in. He's gonna have a cow, Joe.
Listen, Mom will keep me from blowing up. I hope. Listen, anyway, it's not like he can do anything else. I mean, Billy's not leaving town. There's no room at your place. And he can't go home. Not with his dad ready to ship him off to military school.
I just hope shipping off to Landfair, he doesn't end up in worse trouble than already is.
Now, how could that happen? Come on, I'm here.
Please.
Sam, listen. Don't worry about Billy. Everything's gonna be fine. Promise. Fine. Fine.
Look, can we just drop the whole subject of Leanne's arrest, okay? Because I am obviously not getting through to you, and I am just wiped out from being up all night, okay?
Rachel,
Why are you still here?
I thought you wanted to drop the subject.
Now, I believe your job was over once we found Duke, right?
Actually, I came over to tell you something. I'm staying in Lambview, and I'm transferring to Lambview University.
That's where I go.
You're kidding. Actually, I thought we'd end up taking a few classes together. But there's a problem.
Scheduling?
No, philosophy.
I'm not taking philosophy.
No problem with your philosophy.
Oh, here we go again, huh?
Kevin, when I heard that you were putting Leanne in jail, I had to come over here and find out for myself what was really behind it. I mean, my father says that the Buchanans have this thing. They like to ride roughshod over all their enemies.
So, you think that's the way I am?
I don't know. You tell me. I mean, is this a picture that Duke's going to have of his father? A man incapable of forgiving and forgetting? I mean, if it is, then I don't think you'll be seeing me at school or anywhere else.
Whenever you vacuum, use Woolite self-cleaning rug cleaner. It's so easy to get clean rugs.
All right, now what's going on?
Nothing. Nothing at all is going on, Kane.
Nothing, huh? Look, something's going on between you all morning. Now, I want to know what it is.
It was just a friendly wager. See, Tina and I thought that it would be fun to bet a few dollars on whether or not Asa would take you back.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, since when did you two become such sporting buddies, huh?
Well, look who's here. What happened, Kane? Have to cut your trip short?
Well, you know, Ace, I'm afraid I did. Well, there's nothing else I could do.
I couldn't make any deal selling Blair's jewelry to those European stores.
That's right. So I ended up having to get her own chain of stores.
Mm-hmm.
I found out when they were so interested in her designs, I parlayed that interest into backing for her own chain of boutiques. Like I said, nothing more I could do.
Kane, the first time in my life, I'm proud to eat crow. I didn't think you'd pull it off. Let's go over your figures as soon as you get them compiled.
Got them right here.
I'd like to look at those figures, too.
Oh, Blair, honey, you're the artisan's operation. You just worry about making those pretty little earrings.
That's right, because Paris loves those pretty little earrings.
Well, congratulations, artist. You delivered, so now I'll deliver.
So, Asa, looks like you got your right-hand man back. Let's just hope that his grip is a little stronger this time.
Yeah, well, I think I'm in shape.
Oh, you ready to apply your dazzling creativity to all of Asa's operations?
Absolutely.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to burn this man out before he's warmed up. Kane here's shown a real talent for fashion retailing. As a result, I'm making him vice president in charge of marking for Blair Daimler Designs. His only job will be working with you, honey.
Good morning.
Is it?
Yeah, listen, I had a talk with Jason. And he swears you had nothing to do with taking Kevin's baby. That was all his idea. Is that true?
Would it make any difference if it was?
Well, if I knew that that's the way it really happened, I'd talk to him about not only getting you out of here, but reducing or maybe even dropping the charges.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Look, Leanne, you're gonna have to start trusting somebody.
Why? Look where trust has gotten me so far.
Do you think that I am happy about what's going on here? Well, you can forget about it. This whole mess is making me sick to my stomach. And if I'm gonna be able to help you, you gotta meet me halfway. Now, come on, tell me how it happened.
Why do you want to help me, Mr. Gannon? I mean, what is in it for you? Your daughter helped Kevin track me down like I was some kind of an animal.
Rachel has nothing to do with this.
Yeah. This is the bridal suite at the Ritz.
I lied about some things to you, Luna. But I did it because I had to.
Did you lie about why you came to Landview?
When I said to you up front, I meant that. I came because of you. I heard you on the radio and I thought.
Did you thought I could help you with something? That's what you were about to say?
There's a lot of things I'd like to say, Luna.
I'm listening.
Sometimes people do things and then they want to undo them.
Sometimes, honey. Listen to me. Most folks spend their whole life trying to untie the knots that they got their strings tied into.
Do you ever do anything that you wish you could change?
Yeah, it's possible.
I remember the first time I heard your voice on the radio. There was a thunderstorm going on outside. The radio was full of static. And then all of a sudden, I heard this voice, as clear as day. It was you. And you seemed to be talking right to me. And I got this feeling.
What was the feeling?
Hope. I thought that a woman like you who could forgive me for stealing this, maybe you could
Forgive you for something else is... Suede, what could you have done that you would need my forgiveness? What did you do, Suede? Come on, tell me. It's not like your secret's a secret.
What do you mean?
Well, I know that you have been sitting on something. I could tell from the first moment that I saw you that there was something inside you just trying to come out in the open, but you just kept pushing it down inside. Now, you must be so restless just trying to deal with it on your own.
That's a laugh. From the first moment I got off the bus in this town, I've been waiting for just the right moment to tell you. And this isn't it either.
Swade, come on. What is scaring you like this?
Do you ever hear the expression, things aren't what they seem? Well, neither am I.
Are you trying to tell me that Max was right about you spending time in prison?
Max doesn't know zip about squat.
What are you thinking?
How lucky your friends are.
Swade, my friends are in jail.
Yeah, well, people get out of jail, but they don't necessarily get friends like you.
I'm your friend, too.
Are you?
You know I am.
Then you promise me something, okay? No matter what you hear about me, as bad as it may make me look, you always remember, there's two sides to every story.
You had something to tell me?
Yeah, to bring plenty of quarters. What kind of songs do you like?
Songs that tell a story.
Happy stories or sad stories?
I think I like true stories.
Those are my favorite, too. Want to dance?
Isn't that what we've been doing?
So, why are you so interested in this Swade guy, anyway?
Not.
Oh, right. And you're dancing with me because I'm your dream date?
Why are you so cynical?
I own the franchise.
All right. Just so happens that a certain good luck crystal is missing from my partner, Luna Moody, and I happen to think that Swade... No, I know that Swade stole it.
Isn't that amazing? Because I've happened to seen that very crystal. And you know where I saw it? Swade's room. So I guess you're right. He, must be a thief.
The big question, why are you telling me this?
Because I think he's trouble. Big trouble. And maybe I just wanted to warn you before somebody got hurt. Or at least before, too many people did.
Just let Leanne go. No. Not after all the torture she's put me through.
Kevin, I do understand, but that's over. It's past. Now you're the one doing the torturing. I mean, you've got Leanne half scared to death, and you've kept her and Jason apart. Why isn't that enough?
I don't know. All right? It just is.
Okay. If you want to keep tormenting Leanne and Jason, all of the legal machinery is there for you to do it. But if you look inside yourself and you find something like compassion, forgiveness, or just plain humanity, you have 24 hours to keep your son's mother from being broken over the wheel of justice.
Now on video cassette, when a girl named Penny's in trouble, it's time to call the rescuers in this all-new adventure on video. Now they're calling their friends on land, on sea, and in the air. Walt Disney's The Rescuers on video. Bring it home today.
Can't believe it. It was all set. It was not supposed to turn out like this.
Not supposed to turn out like this? What'd you do, Tina, huh? What's going on between you and Blair?
Nothing.
Don't tell me nothing, all right? Now tell me the truth. What is it you're not telling me?
Kane, I'm just not telling you that you are wonderful and creative and charming.
Tina, I mean it.
Kane, just give me a break, okay?
From what?
From what I did.
Yeah, which is?
I blackmailed Blair.
What?
Look, her birth control pills, they just about like jumped into my hands. No, Kane, Asa wants Blair to get pregnant. He wants her to have his son, and she told him that she's been trying to get pregnant, except it's all this big con because she's been taking these birth control pills. And then I found them, the pills. I found the pills. And I told Blair that I'd give them back to her as soon as she got you and Asa hooked up together. Then this whole France thing happened. The whole France thing happened, and Asa hired you back, except then I gave Blair the pills, but it turned out that Asa hired you for her, and he didn't hire you for him. And now I'm afraid you're going to kill me. Kane, say something. Say something, Kane. Come on. Yell or scream or... Kane, just say something, please.
No, I got nothing to say to you, Tina.
Blair, don't you sell Kane Rogan short. He's a very clever man. In fact, he could be the spark plug you need to get your little company off the ground. You should be kissing my ring for me letting you have him full time.
Letting you... I don't want him! Oh, God. Asa, can we just back up for a second here, please?
Let's not stop there. Let's go all the way back to last night when we were in bed.
Oh, Asa, please. Look, this is my company, correct? Well, I would like to make the hiring decisions. You did promise me complete control.
Yes. And you promised me a son. Come on, let's go upstairs and continue our little negotiations.
Oh, why don't you take me seriously?
I do, honey.
By telling me not to trouble myself about a decision that affects my own company? By suggesting that I limit myself to making pretty little earrings? You know, you couldn't have been more insulting if you'd patted me on the head.
Blair, I didn't realize you felt so strongly about this, that I stepped on your toes. I'm truly sorry. You will make all decisions now regarding your company.
Including Kane Rogan.
Honey, I offered the man a job. How would I look if I yank it back for no good reason? Give Kane a chance to prove himself. Come on, let's go upstairs.
So I can have a chance to prove myself?
Blair, if I wanted a wife who's going to take pot shots at me every time I turn around, I would still be married to Renee.
Well, forgive me. I will be right up.
That's a little better.
Damn you, Kane Rogan.
Hi, darling. How's our baby boy? Cute and asleep? Oh, praise the Lord. You know, doesn't this house seem a little less empty with that baby here?
Yeah. Well, listen. Speaking of less empty, I have something to ask you. You know, you being head honcho of the house till Mom and Dad come back from Arizona?
Yes.
I'm having a friend stay over for a while. You know, he's having some trouble at home, so...
And the parents of this friend, do they approve, or I wonder, do they even know about
They'll
it?
be relieved.
Really?
Honest,
Are you
yeah.
sure? Oh, excuse me. Billy.
Hey, Miss
Buchanan?
Hi, please come in. I haven't seen you since the day they displayed the quilt at the church. How have you been? I don't think I really need to ask that question.
Actually, it hasn't been that bad. You know, I might not have any place to stay. Look, thanks for letting me crash here. It means a lot.
We've been looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And your parents, they approve.
Yeah. I told them. I did. I didn't want to get into details.
Look, Joe, if this is going to be too much of a problem...
Melissa, come on. There is no problem. Right? No problem at all. All right? You just get your stuff up in the guest room. Third door on the left. Be quiet, because Duke's sleeping.
Billy, we're glad you're here.
Thanks a lot, Miss Buchanan.
Tell me, how has he been doing since that day at the church?
Let's see what happened. His dad wants to ship him off to military school. His mother wants him de-gayed, and now goons in school are trying to knock him over. Other than that, he's fine.
Joey, you're not doing a little too much here all on your own, are you? I mean, you'd tell me, wouldn't you, the truth?
Then it happened just the way he said it did. Jason went to Kevin's house when Kevin was gone. He talked Kim, the maid, into letting him take Duke, and then he split with the baby. Okay, what happened then?
Well, they brought him to me. And he put him in my arms, and I couldn't let it be the last time.
What does that mean exactly?
It means that I just couldn't let anybody take my baby away from me. What if somebody tried to take Rachel away from you when she was just 2 months old and you would never, ever see her again? Would you just have let them? What's going to happen to us?
All I can tell you is it's up to one man, Kevin Buchanan.
Look, I may have money in the bank, but my goodwill account is at 0.
You know, I wish I could reach inside you and pull out that part of you that just won't stop hurting. That part of you that's so obsessed with Leanne.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
No, you're not done with her. You're not going to have peace until you let her go. Go talk to Leanne, Kevin. But not through your lawyers. Do it through your heart.
All right. Even the deal maker of the century's got to have a skeleton or two rattling around somewhere. Mr. Rogan, my newest project is going to be finding yours.
Where, honey? What's keeping you?
Coming! No, Kane. You are never, ever going to get the inside track on me. Not since your precious little Tina gave me back these.
Where?
I'm on my way. Hello, Serenity Springs. May I help you?
Luna, is that you?
Max, where are you?
Luna, listen to me. Have you seen Sway?
Swade? Max, why would I have seen Swade? You fired him. Now, why should I have seen him?
Look, he's not there?
No, he's not here.
Yeah, well, he stole your crystal. I have proof.
Max, my crystal is sitting right here. I misplaced it. But I got it now, so don't you worry your pretty little head about it. Bye-bye. And that's something he thinks my crystal was stolen.
You're something else, Luna Moody. I wish I could have hung around a little while longer.
Me too.
But, I gotta go.
Sway, well, maybe it's better, you know. You and Max not getting along like you did.
Forget about Max. You know, someday someone's gonna come along and light up your path the way you light up everyone else's. Like mine. And that's no small thing. Believe me. Because the past few years I've been walking along in a whole lot of darkness. You take care. You hear?
Yeah, you too. Sway, don't quit writing those pretty little songs of yours.
How can I? They keep coming, and if I don't write them down, then there's not going to be any room for anything else in my head. Like friends. By the way, don't get your heart too set on seeing those get through to the people in jail you meant them for. Most of the time, they just end up in some jailer's paw.
Oh, welcome to Landview, Chief,
Byrne. Jim Byrne. Maybe you can help me find a radio station, WVL?
I'm not sure, but I can find out for you. Boy, you're a long way from White Hart City, but the autumn here in Landview is beautiful. What brings you up from North Carolina?
Official police business. And it's going to be wrapped up before the first leaf falls.